It's day one of NBA 2K26 and I'm finding all the best dribble moves so that you guys don't have to. By the end of this video, you guys will be moving like a demigod on day one. Stay tuned, drop a like, drop a sub. Let's get to the video. Now, one of the first dribble moves we're going to talk about is your dribble style, and this is obviously going to be one of the most important things. This is going to help you chain dribble moves together. It's going to affect how fast you move with the ball, how fast you're able to chain the moves together, and the dribble style is going to be Damian Lillard. Now, a lot of the other dribble styles I was seeing didn't look that fast. I was trying out Shea, I tried out Jalen Green as well, and to be honest, they just wasn't moving as fast as Dame. We obviously know Dame is a great ball handler in real life. I also think this Trae Young dribble style is going to be really good as well. Depends on just what you want to use, but I'm rocking out with this Dame. And at 94 ball handle, you are able to get Kyrie Irving, and I just don't have 94 ball handle on my build yet. So maybe down the line, that's probably going to be, you know, one of the best dribble styles in the game, the one that we use, you know, down the line. But for now, I'm rocking with the Damian Lillard. And also it's better because you don't need to have that 94 ball handle to get the Damian Lillard. Obviously, 94 ball handle is a lot, and it's going to take up a lot of attribute points. Next up, we're going to talk about your signature size up, and your signature size up is going to be Trae Young. Now, I was using Ja Morant early on, and I really like Ja Morant's, to be honest with you guys. It has that little like Ja Morant go-to shot from 2K25. I really like Ja Morant's, but to be honest, once I use Trae Young's, bro, I don't think I'm gonna go back. Like, I feel like there's a lot of moves that you could boost out of a little bit better than Ja Morant's. I think there's moves you could boost out of with Ja Morant's too, but with Trae Young, it just seems like it goes better with the rest of the dribble moves that I'm gonna show you guys. I don't know, y'all let me know what you guys think. I think that Ja Morant's gonna be good if you feel like using it. If you want to have that go-to shot, use it. If not, I would say go with this Trae Young. There's not really a lot of signature sizes to choose from, and to be honest, I think down the line they will give us the Steve Francis, which is, you know, what we need to be able to really move out there for real. But for now, I'm gonna be rocking with the Trae Young. The next dribble move we're gonna talk about is the breakdown combos, and your breakdown combos is going to be Devin Booker. Now, if you guys remember this move in 2K25, this move was so overpowered. All of the comp guards are using this in comp pro-am. Like, this move is so OP that it can give you an instant grab. It can put the defender on your side. Like, especially if the defender's on your side and you do this move right here, it's gonna put you right in front of them. This is a move that it's a must-have if you're a guard, bro. It still looks very effective. It still looks like it's gonna be a really good move in this year. I don't see why anybody would stop using it. If you want to get that instant grab, you gotta have that Devin Booker breakdown combo. It's a must. Another thing with this move right here is that you don't only have to shoot out of it. You really could fake it and go all the way to the rim and dunk that bit. Like, most of the time, defenders think you're gonna shoot right out of it. They think you have the crab and, you know, you're gonna want to shoot. But let's say the swing steps up, you could just do this move and then drive right by the swing and punch that bit. You know what I mean? So I don't know. D-Book, still a really tough move in 26. Now, the next move we're going to talk about is your escape moves. And to be honest, out of all the moves I've been using so far on day one, this has probably been my favorite move, and that's going to be this Stephen Curry escape move. I remember back in 2K25, I was using this the whole entire year, and it doesn't look the same as it did last year, but it's still just as effective. Like, you guys remember how it was last year? It was a little bit more dragged out. You could cancel it, but there was so many things you could do with it. Like, you come off a screen and you do that move, it would just like absolutely lose a defender, to be honest. And this year, it's a little bit different, like I said, but dude, you could spam this move. There's so much things you could do with this move that's gonna make it so effective. You can, you know, go into this move and then hit a Curry slide right after that. I'm talking, bro, there's so many things you can do out of this move. I'm telling you, you gotta rock out with the escape moves, Stephen Curry. And then they also have Damian Lillard and Kemba Walker as well, which I think those are two solid ones. Trae Young's not bad either, but if you want to be able to chain all the dribble moves I'm going to show you guys throughout the rest of this video, I think that Stephen Curry is probably going to be the best thing to have. And like I said, it's been my favorite move in 2K26 so far. Rock out with the Stephen Curry escape moves. The next thing I'm going to show you guys is the combo moves, and the combo moves is going to be Damian Lillard. Now, I remember I was using this one as well last year, but to be honest with y'all, it's not really a move that you do that often. Like, I mean, I guess you could do it in transition, but to be honest, I have another move that I'm going to show you guys that's going to be way better in transition than this, you know, Damian Lillard combo moves. Yeah, I guess you could do it at times, but I don't think it's really going to be that effective, so it doesn't really matter too much. Let's move on to the next move. The next move we're going to talk about is your crossover, and your crossover is going to be Chris Paul. Now, out of all the crossovers I was looking at, this is the most similar to the De'Aaron Fox that we had last year, and I think De'Aaron Fox, we've been using it for like the last few years now. Always been the most consistent crossover you want to use in transition. You want to use it to get to the basket. You want to use it to get to a midi. It's always been effective, and this Chris Paul is going to be able to get it done on day one. This move is very similar to that De'Aaron Fox move. I'm pretty sure at some point you're gonna have to, you know, the De'Aaron Fox is probably going to be locked behind some type of a rep ward or whatever, but for now this is going to get the job done. Y'all gotta rock out with that Chris Paul crossover. I mean, you could just look at it, like how much different does that look from the De'Aaron Fox? Like I could put it side by side right here, and it looks pretty similar. It's not as fast, but it's still pretty quick, and I think it's going to get the job done. The next move we're going to talk about is your behind the back, and that is going to be Stephen Curry. Now I'm pretty sure you guys have seen from all these videos about 2K26 just how effective this Curry slide is. Again, like it looks similar to how it was back in 2K21 current gen, and you could really spam this move over and over and over again. Like all you got to do is flick diagonally left and right over and over again, and you keep spamming the move. Imagine a 7-footer with Hall of Fame brick wall just standing there and you just doing this move behind the screen over and over again. It's going to be so cheesy. It's going to be just like how it was in 2K21 current gen. I think all the comp guards are going to be using this move again. Y'all let me know what you think about the Curry slide, the 2K21 Curry slide being back again in the game. I don't know. I think it's going to be OP. Y'all got to rock out with that. Another thing about the behind the back as well, if you guys remember from last year, the Trae Young was really effective, but just looking at the Trae Young this year, it doesn't look as fast as it did last year, and it doesn't even create as much space either. So I don't know. I just feel like the Curry slide is damn near the only option we really have. The next move we're going to talk about is your spin. The spin honestly doesn't really matter too much. I just have it on pro. If y'all find a spin that is really effective, I guess you could just throw it down in the comment section, but to be honest, I don't really see a reason why you would be doing spins like that for real. I mean, it's not like you're doing spin backs, or you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, unless you're trying to make like a Ball is Life mixtape, that's the only reason you'd be doing a spin. But on to the next move. The next move we're going to talk about is your hesitation, and to be honest, I'm not fully decided on this move, so I'm gonna just give you 3 really solid options that you can use. Now you can use either the Stephen Curry, the Ja Morant, or the Darius Garland. Now those are the best 3 that I've seen so far. I think the Ja Morant probably creates the most space. I think the Curry is probably a little bit more effective with the rest of the dribble moves I showed you guys, and then Darius Garland always has, you know, pretty solid dribble moves. So that's really up to y'all. Y'all let me know what you want to use. I think overall though, I mean, if you want to create the most space, I would say use Ja Morant. If you want to chain the dribble moves a little bit better, like with the rest of the dribble moves I showed you guys, I would say use Stephen Curry. Now the next move we're going to show you guys is a very important move right here. This is going to be your step back, and your step back is going to be Kyrie Irving. Now there's a lot with this move right here. This is going to help you when you're in transition and you want to snatch back on somebody, you know, whether you want to get some ankles, you know, you could boost out of this move. There's so many different things that you could do with this move right here. And if you guys remember from last year, Zach LaVine and Darius Garland, I believe, were like the 2 best step backs to use. And this Kyrie Irving one is very similar to those ones. Now, Zach LaVine doesn't even have a step back that you can use no more. And then Darius Garland, as you guys can see, it doesn't even look close to, you know, being the same as it was last year. It doesn't really create any space. So you got to rock out with that Kyrie Irving. You're going to be able to do a lot with this move. It creates a lot of space. You can boost out of it, as I said. You want to rock out with that Kyrie. Another step back that you could use as well, and this is going to be the Asta slide this year, is the Klay Thompson step back. Now, honestly, the only reason I don't want to use this move is because I haven't been able to find a way to cancel out of the Asta slide and then be able to shoot right out of it. And so I just don't think it's going to be as effective as it was back in like a 2K24 or like even like a 23. I don't know, bro. Like, and to be honest, 2K, like, why does Klay Thompson have the Asta slide? That's a whole nother question, but on to the next move. Now, last but not least, we are going to talk about your triple threat style, and that's going to be Kobe Bryant. Now, this move has been really effective for the last couple years. I think since 24 we've been using it, and I'm not gonna lie, bro, it still looks really good. You could crab people with this move right here. I don't even think there's really another triple threat style that you should be using over Kobe, to be honest. I mean, even in real life, Kobe, like, we talking about triple threat, he's damn near the best at that. So yeah, you got to rock out with the Kobe. It's going to help you get crabs. You know, you're stuck in a situation where you just have the ball, you don't have nowhere to go, maybe the clock is going down, you just jab right in front of somebody, get the crab, knock down the shot. Pretty simple. That's going to wrap up all of the best dribble moves on day 1 of 2K26. I'm gonna keep you guys updated on the best dribble moves, you know, as we play more and, you know, new updates and patches and all of those types of things come out. I'm gonna keep y'all updated. Y'all like the video, smash the sub button, do all that. And if you want to see this jump shot, because I know y'all peep the jump shot, it's a little bit cash, drop a like on this video. I'm gonna try to get that jump shot for y'all out as soon as possible, bro. I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. Peace.